Powers, let me ask you a question I know the answer to. Who'd you talk to this week?
We caught up with Temple tackling machine Taurean York, a member of the DCTF Hot 100 and a commitment to the Baylor Bears.
Here's Taurean York on Texas Football Today.
Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and I'm out here with my man Taurean York. You have to know by now, as much as we've talked about you on the show and all the different, you're one of my favorite players, not only this year in the state, but who I've covered throughout my almost 20-year career covering Texas high school football. I love to watch you play, man, and it's not only your style of play, it's how passionate you are about the game, you know, and that's something that really grabs my attention when I watch you out there on the field, and I feel that off of the field. Today, you guys were able to come out and beat a McKinney team 17-10. It was a hard-fought contest, and it was kind of a weird game too. When the game kicked off, it was over 90 degrees. We had a lightning delay. Come back out, it's raining 73 degrees. But your team persevered. Defense made a pick to end the game to cement the victory, and you got out of the gates 17-10. Just kind of talk about the victory and now what you're looking forward to next week.
I think just looking forward to clearing up the sloppiness. You know, I think we played very sloppy second half. You know, myself included. You know, we have things to work on as a whole group. You know, but I'm proud of how they fought and resilient. You know, when that thunder alert hit. You know, we didn't play any music or anything like that. We just played our game. We just continued to talk about the game. Minor adjustments. We didn't change much. You know, even with Lester going out the game, we didn't change much. You know, so I just a testament to the guys around me and the coaches to where we can handle those type of adversities and stuff no matter what.
Now, Brian Jackson, he's a load, right? Like, he's a big running back. But they had another running back who came in, beat up number 5. He was a load tackle too. But by and large, you're not making contact and running around up, bringing the guy down. Just kind of look at yourself on the defensive side of the ball and say, here's what I did well today, and here's what next week I'm going to improve.
I think we did well at running the ball, getting the ball on the deck, and I think I can improve on the line. You're playing up with the guys real thick, sort of 25 pounds plus, running back, rapid pitch to the legs. We saw that in the first quarter, especially the first drive. Then they went 10 plays until we got a stop, you know, but we were trying to tackle them high. You can't tackle big dudes like that very high. If you tackle, if you're wrapping up here, their legs are going to keep on turning to get those extra yards, you know. So that's how you saw a lot of 7 to 12-yard gains in the first quarter. But once we made the adjustment, I think it worked out pretty fine.
This time last year, 0 offers.
Yes, sir.
Game 1, recruiting was just starting for you. Now you're committed to a Power 5 conference. You're known nationally as one of the top linebackers in the country. How does it feel different stepping on the field like that? Do you feel like it puts maybe a bit of a bigger target on you, or how do you deal with? I guess there is some adversity there now that people know who you are.
Yeah, I think people have known who I was forever since I started playing ninth grade. You know, but I think now they're making an emphasis to get big dudes in my face. You know, but with that, you know, my D-line is free, so I can't complain. You know, they're trying to get theirs, just like I'm trying to get mine. So I have no problem with them making the plays in the backfield. If I'm getting double teamed, that means somebody's open. So just hats off to them for making the play when the play came to them.
Baylor, you've been committed there for a while now. Dave Aranda's known as a defensive genius, defensive guru. I think that fits you perfectly. I bet you guys have some interesting conversations.
They have a great scheme. You know, they have schemes where you can't be wrong. You know, it's like good reports on what you want to do, and either way you'll be right. I'm excited to get up there in January. You know, I'm still right here. I'm in the Phoenix right now. I'll just put that. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. You know, but I'm not putting aside my senior year for the Baylor stuff. You know, so once my senior year concludes, whenever it concludes, that's when I'm beginning to focus on Baylor.
Riding for the Wildcats first, then the Bears.
Yes, sir.
One game you have circled on your schedule this year. Who do we need to watch out for? Which game are you most excited about on your upcoming senior
I'm
season?
just excited for the next game. You know, I think if we look ahead, we can have a hiccup. You know, we could lose to a team that might not be on our level. But if we look ahead, you know, so I'm just focused on Willis next Friday.
Not only a great football player, a great spokesman, already good at poker, not throwing the cards on it. I think we'll be seeing him once his play days run behind the microphone one day. That's my prediction. You heard it here first. We're going to revisit this. Taurean York, one of the top linebackers in the country. Man, thanks for the time.
Appreciate you coming on and showing love, boys.
You want to do this kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Like, either coaching or this is what I'm getting into.
Perfect. I really liked the fact that we ran it until it was you turning off the camera.
Also talking to Taurean York there at the end of the interview, this is actually what I was going to recap the interview with, so fans got to hear a little bit about it. He wants to be in broadcasting or a coach when it's all said and done.
He could probably
easily
do my job tomorrow.
Easily could fit into either category, but Taurean, if you're listening to this, I hope you are. Go into coaching, man. You can always be a broadcaster later on, but you have
so there's a weird thing here, and the wheels are turning. I'm literally just thinking out loud here. Could we get him on a Texan live broadcast? Now, it would have to be in a bye week or in the playoffs, right?
We'd have to actually look into the legalities of it.
And then there would be like the whole like, I don't think he's 18 or something like that.
Well,
like,
just that he's
Now-
committed to
and
it.
he's committed to, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
There's a whole, there's NCAA rules and stuff like that. I don't know. There's a whole thing, but like, yes, dude.
Well,
should.
we have a lot of broadcast in the Waco area, so maybe when he gets to college and you can use it as like a legitimate internship or something, that would be pretty
bro,
cool.
I mean, if you're playing at Baylor, you ain't busy Friday nights.
Yep.
Come to Texan Live. Let's
Yeah,
go.
don't worry about prepping for that game,
Fine.
man. Like,
All good.
Come on the
We'll
air.
feed you.
Will
Well, whatever
we?
the press box is.
Yeah.
We'll feed you.
Chicken
That's after the
Express.
press box.
Chicken Express in the press box. Waco ISD press box spread's usually pretty strong.
Yeah, I think Corsicana's always one that has Chicken Express in the press box.
exactly.
Oh, so, I mean, you can
Make
make
it
it.
work. Anyway, we appreciate Taurean York hopping on with us.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you would like more and to be notified when they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. You can also watch Texas Football Today every day live at noon on TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, and right here on YouTube. For more of the best coverage of Texas football in the Lone Star State, go to TexasFootball.com/subscribe.